So the bone broth is ready. You can see that the pressure valves for the pressure cooker, the seals and the valve are down. So I'm going to turn and open the pressure cooker so that I can show what the bone broth looks like. So you will see that there's fat floating on top of the bone broth. If you like, you can leave this if you prefer. And I pressure cooked it because I wanted it to be soft. You know, like we in Nigeria, we like to eat what is called we call it biscuit bone instead of brisket bone, but it is okay. This is not really biscuit bone. I was able to talk to the butcher when I went to the Halal supermarket in Burlington, and he told me that this part of bone that he sold to me is from the chest of the cow, and that there are some cartilage. So there are pieces of cartilage as part of the pack. I shared what the pack looked like in the earlier video. So there is I believe that I normally just drink it together with the fat, and because I pressure cooked the broth, the cartilage is actually soft enough that it can be eaten. So I know that Oyibo people, I don't know what they do with the cartilage and the rest of the bone pieces. But when you get this in the supermarket, it's usually in a medium-sized mason jar. And here in Canada, they sell that for $9.99, and then you pay 13% tax on it. So what I normally do is, like I've been saying, I label the containers that I pack food in. So this one is saying bone broth. So I used a different type of container. This is the type of container that you get from the Chinese takeaway place. I don't know which other food places, restaurants that give this type of container, but you can buy it from the restaurant shops. I don't know. I've never seen it in any regular grocery store. But you can buy this at there is a store in Canada called A1 Cash and Carry. So I got some of this from A1 Cash and Carry. We have the bigger ones. I have both sizes. The longer ones are like twice or 2.5 times the size of this smaller one. But one good thing with this type of container is that all of them have used the same lid. So if one lid is cracked or broken, you don't have to start looking for different types of lids. So that's the convenience. So what I normally do is I'll just get a ladle, and then I'll put a few ladlefuls inside each container, and I usually just add the some pieces of the bone or the broth, and because it's going to continue to marinate and give better taste to the broth. So I just do this, and then I freeze. I put some in the refrigerator, and then I freeze the rest, and we just bring it out and use. So when somebody is if you want to go on a diet, actually you can start with this, because you can eat the cartilage, you can just mess around with it, and the seasoning is to taste. Some people prefer more salt, some people prefer other seasoning in it, but this one I didn't add onion, I didn't add any other thing, because I'm making this specially for as part of the regimen for Yomi to go for his colonoscopy, because he cannot eat liquid. So for him to serve him, I'll actually have to strain the fat out of this broth. So this is it. This is just a sample. I've packed one, so I'll just put the lid on, and it lasts for a long time. You put it in the freezer, and you bring it out when you need it. So when somebody is having a cold, they said that you feed a cold and starve a fever. So when somebody is having a cold, you can just put it, and you can turn this into pepper soup actually. So if you have pepper soup seasoning, you can actually add pepper soup seasoning into this, and it becomes pepper soup for you, whatever, and then you can add some vegetables. So the options are actually limitless. I just thought, let me start showing some of the things that I do from time to time to memorialize the little that I know. So please like, share, and comment. I've been sharing this on my YouTube channel, Dr. Wonola Yomi-Odedeyi. I have some other things, but I have more of these little snippets of Niger foods. And this is not really Niger food, but pepper soup. We drink pepper soup a lot in Nigeria. So this is actually another way of drinking pepper soup. So if you feel that you want to just go on a liquid diet, you can actually do this for about 48 hours. Just drink your bone broth, for about 48 hours and see how it goes. Because the thing is, you're drinking the bone broth, you are chewing on the bones and eating the collagen, the cartilage rather. So you're eating the cartilage. So that's part of the protein, if one may say that. So please like, share, and comment so that I'll be able to produce more videos. Thank you. Love you all. Bye.